Well, as we speak, Cyclone Amphan is moving towards Digha in Bengal, where it is expected to make landfall this afternoon with wind speeds between 155 and 165 kilometers an hour, gusting to about 185 to 190 kilometers. Now, the state has issued helplines for emergencies. It's also evacuated more than 3 lakh people to relief shelters yesterday. It's battling with the double whammy of Cyclone Amphan along with the COVID pandemic. The storm weakening from a super cyclone to an extremely severe cyclonic storm on Tuesday and triggering strong winds and rain already in large parts of Odisha and Bengal. Kolkata was also on red alert as it lies in the path of the cyclone, one of 7 South Bengal districts that are likely to be directly hit. 40 teams of the NDRF have been deployed to deal with any emergency situation. My colleague Manish Kumar has been in Digha reporting from the ground exactly where landfall is expected to take place later on in the day. As we were told, landfall could happen anytime between 5 and 5:30 this evening.
High tide, as my camera person Habib will show you that high tide is also gradually intensity is picking up. So as the day progresses, because the landfall is expected sometime around after 2:30 p.m. it might be around 4 o'clock also. So but authorities here are heaving a sigh of relief because this super cyclone has been downgraded here, so but as far as local administration is concerned, they are saying that the entire evacuation process has been completed by late last evening, and right now everyone's just waiting for the landfall to take place. After 6 p.m. one will come to know about the real damage due to this cyclonic storm. This time Odisha is not going to be so worst affected in comparison to Bengal, because the prediction is for the, as Monideepa was saying, for 6 districts in Bengal, and that is why they are all in red zone. But in comparison to Bengal, in Odisha, because they have a well-oiled machinery there, so they are always much better prepared than any of the states. Of course, the rains have stopped right now for the last few minutes. It might just increase. The wind speed is also it's not very high, but in the next half an hour you will see the difference, because I was just talking to the local administration. They are saying that situation is likely to get worse after 10 a.m. Of course, a lot of precaution has been taken. More than 48,000 people in this area, in this entire East Mednipur, they have been evacuated. So the administration, they are just keeping their fingers crossed. They are saying that they hope that the way Met Department has downgraded this super cyclone into severe cyclone, so the damage to the infrastructure and the other to human beings is minimized this time. It's not local people. In fact, this whole Digha beach is completely, you can say, that has been overtaken by media people. Of course, the administration is there. You can see the local police station. They are patrolling continuously. Also, there are other SDRF Jawans also who are manning this beach, and they are not letting anyone local to venture out in this area. Of course, the locals are also inside because it's been raining since last night.
Monideepa Banerjee joining us from Kolkata at this moment. Monideepa, very strong winds already in Kolkata, as we could see earlier as well, literally buffeting your umbrella there. What's it like right now, and what's the latest?
Well, I have just come out of the regional Met Department office, having spoken to the Deputy Director General, and he was very, very enlightening indeed. At the moment, I'm standing in front of National Library. You can see that behind me. And on my left is the zoo. I hope the animals are doing well, because out on the streets of Kolkata, people have sort of disappeared. They are not taking any chances. They are staying at home as advised by the state government and by the Met Department. An interesting nugget that the Deputy Director General shared with us a short while ago is that, traditionally we have seen these cyclones come into the funnel of Bay of Bengal. It heads up the, sea and then comes into the funnel which is created by Bengal and Bangladesh. and it sort of goes over Bengal and hits Bangladesh the hardest. But today I've been told that that's not going to be the case. It is going to be the West Bengal coast that is going to take the worst brunt of it all. And by the time it reaches Bangladesh late tonight, early tomorrow morning, it will have turned into a deep depression, Cyclone Amphan. So Bengal hunkering down for the next few hours when the cyclone will unleash its wrath, as it were. In Kolkata, for instance, the municipal authorities have positioned about 40 teams of rescue teams across the city, so that in case there are tree falls or lampposts or buildings which collapse, and then immediately these rescue teams can rush to the spot and clear the debris. One is hoping that no lives will be affected, no lives will be lost. The other thing, of course, is drains have been thoroughly cleaned in Kolkata so that there is no water logging. And community shelters have been opened for people who live on the streets or people who live in old dilapidated buildings in the city. And the city has many of those. So those buildings, most have been evacuated and people are in shelters. But I'm just going to go beyond Kolkata for now, because Kolkata will see wind speeds of 130 gusting, but other districts of Bengal, whether it is East Midnapur, where Manish is, or West Midnapur, South 24 Parganas, North 24 Parganas, Hooghly, Howrah, all these areas are going to be hit quite badly. South 24 Parganas, probably the worst. The Sundarbans areas, which are of course low-lying clusters of islands, which will be hit by a surge, which could go up to as high as 5 to 6 meters, we are being told, and completely inundate those islands. All the villagers have been evacuated. A total of 2 lakh plus villagers have been evacuated from South 24 Parganas. During Bulbul, Cyclone Bulbul in November last year, 76,000 people only had been evacuated, and that should give you a sense of how much more seriously Cyclone Amphan is being taken by the Bengal government.